And welcome back, everyone. It's 38 past the hour. Samantha Collins joins us this morning. Thank you for joining us today,
Thank you
Samantha.
for having me.
Big excitement in downtown Marquette.
Yes.
So big, we can't talk about it all in one segment, so we're going to have you back in just a little bit. Let's start with the first half. Friday, big stuff coming up with the UP 200. Can you give us a timetable of what's going on?
Yep, so shotgun starts 7 p.m. for the UP 200.
Right.
Midnight runs following at, I believe, 8 p.m.
Okay.
And the other great thing is we're going to have a warm-up party happening from 7 to 9 p.m. at the Marquette Commons, which is just around the corner.
Oh,
and
fun.
so, yeah, so it's great. So if you have little ones and you're coming out to enjoy, you know, the dog sled races and you want to keep warm, have some hot chocolate, listen to live music, and Ron's Taco Shop will have some tacos for sale as well at the warm-up party, so people can come by and do that. And also just, you know, walking along the streets of Marquette, stopping into the different businesses that'll be open.
Now, I know a lot of people, when, you know, as you watch the race go in, and a lot of people like to go down there with their family and everything. Sometimes, though, you see people showing up with dogs. That always made me nervous. Is there a rule or a guide on that?
You know, I'm not sure, but you know, our community's pretty dog friendly, so I would think it's not a big deal. But yeah, it's you know, it's a family fun event, so I'm sure bringing your pup out is no big deal.
All right. Now, when they head down, the Marquette Commons is where it's going to be. I know they close off a pretty large section. Will there be areas where people can cross if they're not on the right side of the road to get down there? Do you know, will they have places where people can do some safe crossing?
I'm not 100% sure on that.
Okay.
I'm assuming the up200.org website would maybe have some information. Otherwise, I think when you're down there and you're walking around, those kind of places will be pretty obvious. So I'm hoping that you know, those will be marked and people will be able to kind of figure out how to navigate. But it is Valentine's Day, so I'm sure a lot of people will be out and taking that significant other out or some friends out for dinner, and then they can go over to the UP 200. So
have a great time with it. Now, I'll tell you what, I know that later on in the week we're going to learn a little bit more about how they're closing off the streets and everything. And I know earlier this morning we had a story about some of the changes coming with the UP 200. Of course, you can always find out more details on our website, uppermichigansource.com. But again, as you can see, the run's starting up, that big warm-up party. Is there any cost to get into the warm-up party?
No, there's not. And I think that's the great thing about this weekend is a lot of these events are spectator events, and there's no admission fees. So people can come out and enjoy them as a family, and there's no charge. So it's wonderful.
It's going to be a great time.
It is.
Now, that's just Friday night. That's just Friday night.
Friday.
Yep, I know you're going to come back in just a little bit and tell us about some of the fun events that are coming up on Saturday, and that's going to be in just a few minutes. Welcome back. 9 before the hour. Samantha Collins, thanks for sticking around. Tell us a little bit more about the big events going on in downtown Marquette. We're moving on to Saturday, and there are a lot of things happening on Saturday, too.
There are. So on Saturday, starting at 11 a.m., the Kitty Mutt races are going to be happening at the Marquette Commons, and I think our local Kiwanis club puts that on. And that is where kids can bring their family pet and harness it up and be a musher for the morning. So that's going till 2 p.m.
Oh, fun.
Then there'll be food and stuff to drink at the Commons as well. So
wonderful.
Fun activity for families.
Now, another event that's going on, it's in its second year. I know the Olympics are on. A lot of people are keeping an eye on the snowboarding, the half pipe, all the other things happening. We kind of have our own little mini version of that coming to downtown Marquette, aren't we?
We do, which is really exciting. The Downtown Showdown, this will be the second year that this has been put on. We always get great attendance. We're meeting record registration numbers already. I'm sure the Olympics are kind of propelling that, so that's really exciting. So snowboarders, skiers, they're competing starting at 6 p.m. And then from 3 to 5 p.m. actually, there's going to be an open jam. So if people don't want to compete, but they want to try to hit the rails and do the jumps, they can come out and do that. The charge is $10. So they can register at the event for that if that's something that they want to do. So
now, is that held at the Lower Harbor Park?
It is held on the 100 block of East Washington Street.
It's right on
the street, which is really cool. So we're taking the excitement of the ski hill and bringing it to the streets of downtown Marquette. So super exciting event, and you know, it's just one of those things that's unique to our area.
That would be fun. And you know that hill is quite steep.
It is.
So
Yep. So they'll get a lot of speed before they hit those jumps.
pick a little air and everything else.
Right.
Well, it sounds like this weekend is going to be just an incredible time for anybody who wants to have a little bit of fun in downtown Marquette.
It will. It definitely will. So.
Okay. Well, thank you for joining us this morning and letting us know about the events. Again, it starts with the UP 200 Friday night, then on Saturday, a jam-packed full fun day right in downtown Marquette. So this weekend is one of the great places to be, provided the weather hangs tough for us. We're going to